Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrew. I am a vintage collector slash reseller specializing in mid-century decor, specifically holiday, glassware, linens, textiles, knickknacks, anything from the 40s through the 70s, and every once in a while we throw something new in there. Today we're going to focus on the collection aspect of things. We are going to finally take a tour of my Valentine's Day decorations, and I'm going to show you around the living room, dining room, and by the table by the front door of all the different vintage Valentine's Day items that I have. So stay tuned. All right, I figured we'd start here in the living room on the big hutch. This is about the extent of it for the year. Is just a couple planters here on this hutch here. All these planters came from the Christmas hoarder's house. This was part of his Valentine's Day collections. So we have that one. And I've stuck some vintage Valentines in that I've collected here and there. As you can see, there's some neat ones in there. A couple of these I had to do some touch-ups on just because the red had flaked off with the cold paint. These little honeycomb things I bought from Amazon last year. They're just nice to fill in. And some of the sparkly hearts I got at Dollar Tree. So this is pretty much what I've done here on the hutch. The squirrel always lives there. Sarah got that for me last year for Christmas. So that just kind of hangs out there. All right, so this is another table here. It's kind of by the front door next to the fireplace. Start off up here. This little tree and another one I have over by the front door and one in the dining room, I got at actually Dollar Tree. They had some really cute little trees for Valentine's Day. I broke down and I did a Temu order for the first time, and I ordered these little Valentine's Day ornaments and a couple other things that I'll show you. But this year was tough to find Valentine's Day items. I picked this little lady up at Black Swan Antiquities. This little lady I picked up from the Hippie Chicks Vintage at Bedford Street. I actually bought a couple of those. And then everything else I've had. This fun little stinker. I think he's a skunk or a squirrel. Got from my friend Amanda. And then this one came from the Christmas hoarder as well. Picked up these fun little pins down at Adamstown. And then I've incorporated some of the vintage honeycomb hearts in with the newer items, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Over here on the mantle, I have a few things. So this I got at the auction, I think after Valentine's Day last year, so this is new to this year. She's pretty cool. This I got at Mother Tucker's over the summer. Now she does have a crack in her, but for the price I got it for, and just to display it, it's pretty neat. And again, these things I got at Dollar Tree. This was new this year, this honeycomb. And then these little cupids actually came in the box, or came from one of the estate sales. I bought some cake toppers and they were in there, so I put them up here. This actually came from the Christmas hoarder's house as well. And then we have this little girl here. And then I carried some of these honeycombs over here, and I mixed two planters that I got from the Christmas hoarder house in over here. These were already done this way. There was a beauty shop at the back of the house, and these were the Valentine's Day decorations that were used. So we have this one with all the plastic fantastic roses in it, and then the other one you just saw. So that pretty much, oh, and I'll show you these. These are another thing I ordered from Temu, these pillow covers. I got that one, and then we'll go over here, and there's that one, and then this one, and one other more, but they're pretty much the same. So here is the table. Not much has changed since last year, but we did add a few things. So Again, I used some of the carnations I got at Dollar Tree, and then some of the vintage Valentines, and mixed in some. I got this cup here from my buddy Rick, but I mixed in some of the red and pink glass. Put a few hankies down here, all on top of this great vintage red tablecloth with the white roses. I did order one from Temu, and I did pick up one at an estate sale this year, but this one won out over both of them, so really like them. And I gotta just take a moment to look at these Napco candle holders with the candle huggers. These came from the Christmas Hoarder House. You might have saw in one of my haul videos. I was blown away to find them. I have that one, and then this one here, and they are in mint condition. There actually was a price tag on the bottom of them for $4.50 when he bought them, so very, very happy with that. But overall, I think everything turned out really well for the table. Looks really good. This side over here, this is new for this year. Again, I got most of these planners from the Christmas Hoarder House. A couple things from my friend Barb. And we'll start over here. Oh, I just knocked one of these things over. We'll put that up later. So these planners all came from there. So it actually holds flowers. There's that. And I believe this little girl came from him as well. But very neat. This one I had, and she has a neck repair, but I got her at a yard sale for $1, so I cannot complain. I did use old Valentine's Day hankies, almost as tree skirts on these little trees. And if everybody was wondering, right there is what I use for my tree top, or my my Bakelite heart pin, so that's there as well. This one actually came from the Christmas Hoarder's House, so very similar but a little bit different. And then we have that planner there, which I absolutely love, with some vintage Valentines. And then this one is absolutely great. That came from there as well. This actually, I'm gonna move that over there so you can see the little Cupid. That little box I got from my friend Barb at her store. Another one there. And then this little girl I picked up from her as well. So this is like a fun new display. I think that heart might have come from there as well, from the Christmas Hoarder as well, but just a nice little fun display, mixing new and old together to give you a nice look. So we'll look over here at the buffet. So this entire setup is all new this year. The hearts I picked up from Temu. I was hoping these would be a little bit more pink than peach, but I'm working with it. These candy boxes, for the most part, I got all of them at an estate sale, except for this one I bought down in Hummelstown. Got this little basket from Jason and Tina over at Mother Tucker's recently. This I got in another store. Put the red lucite candles in as well. Down here under the tree we got some treasures. This planner and this planner came from the Christmas Hoarder. It's a really neat one. These guys here, I had seen a set of these on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody wanted $30 for them, and I had offered $20. They said no, and I saw them on eBay for $15 with free shipping. So what do you think I did? I ordered them on eBay. But I then took some vintage hankies, as you can see here, and did a tree skirt on this amazing pink and silver tree, and then used this vintage honeycomb on the top of it all. All these pink ornaments were in a box at the Christmas Hoarder House. And I thought, as soon as I saw this one, I knew exactly what he was attempting to do, and I executed this. So I did a pink Valentine's Day tree, and I think he would approve, because it looks like something he would have done. And I think it turned out great. I would love to find a few more of these out there. to add to this tree, that would be fantastic. Over here, again, I have some candy boxes. And then another nut cup from Jason and Tina, and another one from the other store. So I think it turned out really well over here. I like the way it looks. It's not a lot of work to put it up and take it down, so I'm very happy with it. One more stop by the front door, and then we'll take a recap. Again, another tree from Dollar Tree with the little red hearts on it. Very kitsch. With a little guy hanging out under the tree. Another nice little planter with some spun heads and an angel. This planter is pretty special. This came from my buddy Rick. This was out of his personal collection and I bought it. It actually lights up red in here. And I actually just sent him a picture of it because he said I want to see it in the display. So that's pretty special. I have never seen another one like it. I think it's a pretty rare one. So I was very happy to have that to add to the collection. Some cute little honeycombs. This little Lefton trinket box came from the Christmas Hoarder. And we got the little pixie there pulling the heart. A couple more planters with some great Valentines. I got my mermaid planter back there. If Grady's watching, there it is. They just gifted one very similar to Jason and Tina over at Mother Tucker's, which was such a sweet gesture. And then to finish off, these little guys right here. Had this guy from year before, found this guy in Adamstown, and bought this one on eBay. Those are my first 3 pieces of Rosboro or Rosen plastics for Valentine's. I should say my 4th piece. These are 3 of my 4 pieces because I have the other one on the other table, but very happy with those. And then of course I used the little hanky to kind of dress it all up. So that is about it. We're going to go over and finish it up. All right. Well, there you have it. That is a quick tour of the Valentine's Day decor. I don't go as overboard as I do with Christmas or Halloween. I think pretty much the order of overboard goes Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, because there's not much for St. Patrick's Day. But I like it. I add to it when I can, and just keep going with it. This is kind of like a break from the Christmas, because as you know, with Christmas I put up quite a bit more, so it's kind of pretty much all over. So hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what your favorite item was. If you had any questions about anything, leave a comment down below. Make sure you check out my eBay store. Link is in the description below. And most importantly, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help me out. And it lets you know when I put out new content so you can see more of my collections, because we're going to be doing some videos of that. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.